Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now it's second down here. Running back with the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Hits into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Evans. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, to heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Mobley. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Mobley. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Try to convert with a sneak.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score North Texas 14, Tulane.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
1st down and 10 now. Quick throw. The catch is made. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
On the screen.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That time again.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
See what the call is on first and 10. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
See what the call is on first and 10. They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down play for this offense. Here's the option play. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Makes a nice move there. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Mean Green!
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
PAT puts him in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tulane 14.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd down and goal upcoming. QB decides to keep it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, I thought the quarterback did a really nice job there of being patient on the option. Thought he might pitch it, keeps it himself, and has the speed and the instincts to get it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. North Texas's offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. 2nd down after that previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down coming up.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here?
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a draw play. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
All right, fans, let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw complete to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And he takes it around the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Turner. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing in the first down run, brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. On the run, it's Mobley. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And they've got him.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. He make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. What a move, and he's free. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Defense trying to hold up here. Play number 12 on the drive. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
North Texas, number 3.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
On for the extra point.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score North Texas 28, Tulane.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 20. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tulane. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That's a tie game at 28.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
2nd and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. And that's the tight end, Kirk, showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Evans. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Evans. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Evans. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. That pass is caught. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Touchdown, Green Wave. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? With college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. After taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can't hold on. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Evans. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone as the clock runs out. That will wrap the game up. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.